I am inside the vault at the former Security Savings Bank building in downtown Hazleton. It is a major part of our area's history. It is also a piece of history that will be well preserved when this becomes a downtown arts center. And right now, I welcome the two ladies who are spearheading the campaign to convert this building into the arts center. It is the Banking on the Arts campaign being spearheaded by the director, Mary Veronica Sweeney, to my left, and Allie McKittrick, who is the associate director. History is an important part of this building, and it's a very important part of what you're doing to preserve this building.
That's right. I think it's kind of obvious, the title for our campaign, Banking on the Arts. We just thought that was such a great way to captivate the imagination of people who might want to see that the arts is something that you invest in. It's something that brings dividends, right? There's all these wonderful metaphors that we thought we could use in the campaign. And so we thought we would talk a little bit about the history of the building itself. It's also, so in 1909, the building was designed by a very famous Philadelphia architectural firm, and it was built during the City Beautiful movement. So we wanted to captivate that imagination of the history there. And so in 1988, it was purchased by the First Federal and Security Savings, those two together. And it was renovated, and after about 2000, I think it was 2005, it went empty. So for 13 years, this building's been empty, and there's nothing happening in it. So it was a perfect opportunity to use this space for something that would also be an economic engine.
And we know that many people have already been coming through this building, seeing how it's changing already. Allie, what's been their reaction? Because this is a well-known building in this community, so people, I bet, are intrigued.
The biggest thing that I heard is, I can't believe how big this building is, because it really goes far back. And people were interested in a lot of the details. There's old stained glass that's still in there. The boardroom has the original wood. It's just been really exciting, and the flooring actually that we're standing on is original too. And I think it's just been exciting for the community to walk through and feel like they're a part of it.
Now, I know Mary Veronica Sweeney is born and raised in this area. You're from Arizona, I learned. So when you came and saw this building, what was it like for you? And as an artist, what do you think of it?
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I mean, I see all the potential, and I can see the vision of just what can be. I can picture people walking through and all the events that we'll have, and I can really see it as the center of town, really.
We call it the center of the universe, right? We're going to call it the center of the universe. Right. This is great. And when you were talking about the history of the banks that were involved in the past, they're involved now in the present as well. So that's a really cool tie.
Yes, we are so proud and grateful to say that two of those banks that now are foundations have given us serious donations towards our goal, Security Savings and First Federal. We're just delighted, and they've been very, very generous to the community in general, but they got it, they got the fire of why this is so important, and they've given us serious commitment to the building, to interior spaces, because we have a lot of naming opportunities, and they took two of them, so we're just so thrilled and grateful.
That is fantastic, and there is still the ability for you to get involved and make a donation as well. You can go to their website, you can call Mary Veronica Sweeney, you can pledge whatever you would like, no amount too small or too little. They told me people in the grocery stores coming up to them and literally handing money to them and saying, make it part of this campaign. It has to be a community project, and it will preserve our community's history, but it helps us go forward as well. You can find more about it at the video that we have. It's their video, but we also put an access to it on our Facebook page. So please go to it, check it out, and we will be back more to tell you exactly what will be happening right here in this space in downtown Hazleton.